Muy buenas a todos, chicos y chicas, y bienvenidos de nuevo al canal. Soy Tony Balbuena y aquí os traigo el episodio alternativo que os debía de la segunda temporada de Batman de Telltale Series, del primer episodio, el cual vamos a rejugar completo en este vídeo tomando decisiones alternativas. Pero antes de comenzar hay que tener en cuenta un detalle muy importante, y es que la primera temporada no la jugué en este perfil de forma alternativa, pero el juego tiene una opción muy interesante que nos va a permitir personalizar la historia como lo hubiéramos hecho si hubiéramos jugado la primera temporada. Así que vamos a iniciar y os muestro cómo funciona este proceso. Iniciamos, veréis, tenemos dos opciones: usar las decisiones predeterminadas, en este caso no, vamos a darle a continuar historia. Como yo no hice la historia, como yo no jugué la primera temporada, ahora vamos a poder personalizar la historia. Vais a ver, recrear, ahí está, esta es la cuestión. En la primera temporada recordar que nos pusimos del lado de Selina, en este caso vamos por Harvey. Me da mucha pena, me encanta Selina, pero es lo que hay, chicos. Vamos a hacerlo todo distinto, para ver si realmente la historia cambia. Esto es una cosa que también me cuesta mucho decir que no, pero amigos míos, ya sabéis. Tenemos que personalizar la historia, en este caso nos vamos a dos caras. Espero estar haciéndolo todo bien. Corrí a tomar el teléfono, es un poco de cobardes, pero es lo que hay. ¿Le debes un favor a John? Voy a decir que no. Terminamos como enemigos, también me da mucha rabia y mucha pena. Diré que no, también me da mucha pena, pero es lo que hay. Y en este caso creo que fue como Bruce, así que ahora voy a elegir Batman. Ok, chicos, todo perfecto, todo listo, todo preparado para comenzar este primer episodio de la segunda temporada, en el cual voy a tomar todas las decisiones distintas, aunque no nos gusten. De hecho, hay una cosa que me va a dar mucha rabia, que es ponerme del lado de Weller y dejar de lado a dejar de lado a Gordon. Pero vamos a hacerlo, ¿de acuerdo? Para ver si realmente al final o en próximos episodios vemos que cambie la historia. Así que iniciamos y a ver con qué nos encontramos. Vamos allá.
One fateful night, my parents gave their lives for me. They became my heroes, their legacy untouchable. Until I learned the truth. My father, Thomas Wayne, was a criminal. He ruled over Gotham from the shadows. And everything I thought I knew about myself changed forever. The children of Arkham exposed the truth about my father to Gotham. Their attack turned friends into enemies and threw the city into chaos. I was committed to Arkham Asylum, where I escaped with the help of a mental patient named John Doe. After a bloody battle, I put an end to it all in the catacombs beneath the city. The Penguin, Two-Face, and Lady Arkham were the first real challenge I faced as the Batman, but they would not be the last.
Spring has arrived in Gotham, and with it comes City Hall's quarterly crime report. Crime is way down since the fall of the Children of Arkham, marking another triumph for newly minted Police Commissioner James Gordon. In a statement this morning, Gordon credited his success to the public partnership between the police and the Batman. He praised the mysterious vigilante for his sacrifice, describing him as essential to the security of the city. Things are looking up, citizens. After the long, dark winter comes the thaw. Now, if only the Knights could win a game, everyone would be happy.
Torre Wayne, muy bien, comenzamos bien. ¿Estamos en un casino? Sí, igual esto.
Lucky 13! There it is.
Rumi Mori, import-export magnate, one-time Pipex CEO, international arms dealer. The world sees Mori as a legitimate businessman, a philanthropist who gives to charity, not a criminal getting rich off the suffering of innocence. A masterful performance. I wonder, if a man hides in plain sight for that long, does he forget who he really is? What do you think, Master Bruce? Must be hard to stay true to yourself.
I don't. I never forget what drives me. Protecting the innocent from people like Mori. That stays the same no matter what mask I wear.
Don't I know?
Masks are hard to maintain. If there are cracks in Maury's, we'll find them.
The GCPD already bugged his penthouse and found nothing, meaning that if he's doing arms deals in Gotham...
They happen on the casino floor. I need to find a way to hear what Maury is saying.
Standing by for support. Look for something with a microphone. The bat...
Al, I'm hacking into Maury's...
Si os fijáis, Alfred lleva un parche porque no cedimos a las demandas del enemigo en el episodio anterior y le quitó un ojo, ¿vale? Ya notamos los cambios de haber tomado decisiones distintas.
Is everyone enjoying themselves? Don't worry. I won't tell anyone with a badge.
He's on a roll. It's only a matter of time before he gets too chatty.
Try to blend in.
So, I've been sitting over there wondering, what's Bruce Wayne doing in a place like this? I figured you went to fancier casinos.
Sorry to be blunt, but you're not my type.
Excuse me?
No, really, I've got pretty specific tastes.
Get over yourself, Bruce. I was just trying to be friendly.
You? What in the hell are you doing here?
Stop me if you've heard this one before. I begin and have no end. And I end all that begins. Who am I?
I don't give a damn. I told you 10 times. Our arrangement is over.
Death, Maury. I am death.
Something's happening, and it doesn't look like a deal.
The man in the hood. I remember him from your father's time. I think that's Riddler.
Are you always this rude?
Qué pesada eres.
Please get away from me. Now.
What?
Just turn around and start walking.
You're lost, rich boy. You're not all that, you know.
He intentado ser distinto a lo que dice la primera vez, chicos, que conste.
Security!
Sir, it's time to leave.
For you? An easy one. What question can you never answer yes to?
I don't give a crap, let's go.
Wrong. The correct answer is, are you dead? Now, let's get started.
¿Os habéis fijado que si le hubiéramos dicho que nos espera arriba, la hubiéramos salvado? Pero he querido hacerlo distinto, como siempre, insisto. Me refiero a la chica de rojo, ¿vale?
Al, let Gordon know what's happening.
Right away.
Hey, no one leaves!
Atención, bote, quick time event. Vaya. Y sin despeinarse, atención.
Commissioner Gordon on the line, scrambling audio now.
Gordon.
Batman, what's the status?
Multiple gunmen, hostages at the casino. A madman in a mask.
Riddler's back in Gotham.
Riddler? He hasn't been seen in years.
Well, he's putting on quite a show.
There's a squad on the way. They'll be there shortly.
Be ready for a fight.
Please, please, we can make the deal. Anything you want.
Our issues can't be solved with handshakes, Maury.
This is what happens when you back out of a deal with me.
There's only one way you're getting out of this alive. You have to solve a riddle. And I choose my words carefully if I were you. Listen closely.
No, please, don't do this!
Without fingers, I point. Without arms, I strike. Without feet, I run. Who am I?
I've got visual.
That drone fully functional.
I'll need a place to drop in without being noticed. Time for some recon.
It's a tricky one, isn't it? A mind bender that scratches at the
Creo que quiere ahí, si no me equivoco.
our existence. The mere pondering of which can drive brilliant.
Ahí está, siempre me pasa lo mismo. Me miro el círculo
Cashier's booth.
en vez de ver la
That'll
crucecita.
do. Just need to take out the guard first.
Around like a rat in your skull. Once it's in there,
Audio playback fully functional.
it gives you a moment.
Time for a distraction.
Believe me.
What the?
Choose your words carefully, Maury. You only have so many
Presa.
fingers. It'll be that much harder to get your blood money. But don't think you can just stall. I will get bored. You won't like that.
I'm losing patience, Maury. Are you expecting a hint? Give me an answer!
A ver si puedo agacharme.
Batman, we can't get in. The front's covered by gunmen and they've got the back barricaded with blackjack tables.
How should I deploy when we're inside?
Vale, aquí otra cosa importante.
Relying on your eyes and ears.
La vez anterior usé gas lacrimógeno. Ahora vamos a usar un ataque frontal, a ver cómo es.
Gear up. Make a frontal assault. Try and draw their fire away from me.
You got it.
Me iba a quedar una buena bronca, pero bueno.
You're completely insane!
No, I don't believe that's it.
I'll clear a path. Wait for my signal.
Give him hell. We're counting on you.
Atención. Esto lo voy a hacer de forma... Toma ya. Lo más aleatoria que pueda.
Batman!
Porque realmente no recuerdo lo que... cómo hice los ataques estos en su momento.
Right now, but I'll see if I can fit you in. Not him, the hostage. Shoot the hostage.
Vamos. Perfecto. De momento. Yeah. Casi fallo, ¿eh? Me faltó el canto un duro.
The Batman clearly isn't using his head. Break it open.
With pleasure.
Atención. Poco de concentración. Como siempre, por si acaso, voy a empezar a tocar 2 veces los botones, porque a veces tocas una y no funciona, ¿sabéis? Atarle, electrocutarle. Electrocutarle. No sé si es lo que hice.
I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman. You're the biggest name in Gotham since... well, since I left town. Everyone's very impressed with you.
Ouch, eso duele.
Not impressed. Gotham's criminals have become zealots and thugs in cheap suits. And you, I've come home to find a wannabe in my chair. Eating my goddamn porridge. This is my city.
All you scum are the same. Only thing that changes is the mask.
Spoken like a man who sees the world in black and white. Allow me to broaden your spectrum. You're supposedly the world's greatest detective. Yet here you are, completely at my mercy. Oh, you have to be kidding.
Toma ya.
Clever, but not smart enough. Let me show you how it was done back in the day.
Qué felices son. Si no te pones nervioso, te da perfectamente el tiempo a hacerlo bien todo.
Crawling like a common street hood.
¿Qué esperabas?
Doesn't do it for me.
Vamos, vamos, vamos. No hay tiempo. Abajo a la izquierda, a la derecha, perdón. Creo que era abajo a la derecha.
Follow the power lines. There must be a weak point.
Ahí está. De nada, ¿eh?
You broke the cage. That's cheating.
Think I care about your rules?
I'd heard you were a man who followed a code. Why would you save that dirtbag's life? Maury made his money running guns, trading off the suffering of war.
I save people. It's what I do.
Your naivete is just embarrassing. I save people. You should concentrate on saving yourself.
Toma ya. Ahora sí que lo he clavado. No debería hablar en voz alta, pero... Mejor que antes. ¿Para qué hablo? Bastante fuerte Riddler, ¿eh? Para ser un Mindungi. Coletazo, venga.
Enough of this! You know how to scrap. I'll give you that. But it's not enough. Let's see how you do with something a little more cerebral. Better hurry, detective. Solve my puzzle soon. Or people are gonna get hurt. And we know you can't let that happen.
Muy épico este inicio de episodio, todo hay que decirlo. No, LT. Tenía la mano en el cuello ahora, me estaba rascando y no podía tocar el LT. No el LT. ¿Entendéis, no? Ahí llega la gente de Wheeler.
You should have called us before going in, Gordon.
Waller?
After all, we're here to help.
Bueno, no me gusta, pero nos vamos a poner del lado de Wheeler. ¿De acuerdo? Que conste. Soy el primero que la odia, me cae muy mal. Pero, amigos míos, gafes del oficio como el episodio, hay que hacerlo, para ver las alternativas.
Circuitry inside, but nothing obviously dangerous. The back computer will
Tiempo
be
al tiempo, amigo.
analyzed
Tiempo al
further.
tiempo.
Your days are numbered, bat freak. We'll see each other again.
Yeah, whatever.
Keep one eye in the sky,
Estate seguro de que nos volveremos a ver más adelante, dentro de un ratito, ya verás
Tell
tú
me
qué
all
bien.
about it down at the precinct.
A Riddler's right hand in custody, not a bad result, all told. Riddler used to leave clues at all his crime scenes. Always thought he was smarter than the people trying to catch him. Thought we could use help dragging him down. He got a sick pleasure out of taunting us.
He was smart enough to slip through our fingers.
Yeah, and leave a bloody mess in his wake. Riddler's heyday was a dark time in Gotham. And what we just saw, he hasn't mellowed with age.
Uh-huh. Get Fernandez on it right away. Commissioner Gordon.
Brace yourselves. Just so you know, this woman has a lot of juice with the governor. Rub her the wrong way, I could end up on foot patrol till I retire.
Pues amigo mío, creo que eso es lo que va a pasar. Sintiéndolo mucho.
We'd have Riddler in custody if you'd only picked up the phone. So, you're the legendary Batman. I've heard a great deal about you. So much so, I don't know if I should believe.
Seamos positivos y peloteros.
The pleasure of an introduction, Miss.
A pleasure, huh? Most people don't usually call it that.
This is Amanda Waller, director of the agency.
What are the feds doing here?
Riddler's their case. The GCPD has been asked to open our doors to them. Give them whatever they need.
We've been tracking that maniac for some time. No one knows more about him than we do. World-class criminals like Riddler. They're kind of our specialty.
Sounds like the expertise we need.
Keep that attitude and we'll get along just fine.
Eso es lo que quiero, amiga.
We're not always welcomed with open arms. Riddler used to be a player in Gotham back when Thomas Wayne and Falcone ran the city. He disappeared so suddenly and for so long.
Hablando de Falcone, no me han dejado elegir si lo mataba o no lo mataba.
Riddler's back, and if these theatrics are anything to go by, he wants the whole city to know. My people tell me you did some good work handling him, Batman. You and me? I bet we'd make a damn fine team.
Aquí viene el momento.
I heard how you dealt with Lady Arkham. Not to mention the city's corrupt mayor, Dent.
Seems that way to me.
No me gusta en serio, chicos. No me gusta decir esto, ¿vale? Lo recalco. Lo he dicho 100 veces.
Don't be too hasty.
Lo hago por vosotros y por mí, para ver qué pasa si cambiamos las opciones.
The only real problem with your setup is who you're working with. Local law enforcement clearly can't cut it.
I got a local crime rate says otherwise. Ms. Waller...
Please, Commissioner. What was that charge of the Light Brigade crap with the riot shields? Good cops got hurt because of it. Not to mention you let Riddler slip through your fingers. You GCPD cowboys clearly don't know what you're doing.
You're putting all this on me?
You're the commanding officer, aren't you?
Lo siento, Gordon, lo siento.
Could have gone better.
That's an understatement. The GCPD don't have the training to deal with maniacs like Riddler.
No os podéis imaginar lo culpable que me siento y es un videojuego diciéndole esto al pobre Gordon.
Thanks for the support.
I know it doesn't feel like it, Commissioner, but I'm here to help. Batman gets it. I gotta get a security detail on Mori while he's in the hospital. Agent Avesta will fill you in on what we know so far, as a token of interdepartmental cooperation.
The nerve on her. Don't tell these people a thing, especially about that puzzle. This is our town. We're the ones that'll catch Riddler.
Think you made a good impression, Batman. My boss isn't usually that nice.
I'd like to see her on a bad day.
Special Agent Iman Avesta, Field Intelligence Specialist on the Riddler case. And my partner, Agent Blake.
How do you do?
I put together this psychological profile of Riddler. You'll see when you read it. He's changed. For your eyes only, if you catch my drift. The target of the casino attack, Rumi Mori. Any idea what Riddler wanted with him? We figure it has something to do with why he's back in Gotham.
I heard them talking about some kind of deal.
Any idea what?
No, but it'd be safe to say they didn't come to terms.
Thanks. That's a help.
Recordad que quiero ponerme de su lado, por eso voy a ser sincero y apoyarlo siempre
I'm
que pueda.
Gotham born and raised, you know. My dad ran a store in the shadow of City Stadium. I
Lo
just
repito
wanted to
mucho,
say
pero
it's a real honor
quiero que
to
quede
meet
claro.
you. I do have something I want to ask, though. The criminally insane. You're drawn to them, aren't you? There's something in you that pulls you towards the danger.
Of course I am. They're an obvious target, just like anyone who threatens Gotham's safety.
Obvious for you. Most people just run the other way.
I'm not most people.
Qué machote es Batman.
I think I know you a little better now.
I'll be in touch. Agent.
Batman, before you go, Gotham's your city. I respect that. I'm not here to step on any toes. Treat me and my people like partners. Promise you'll share anything on the Riddler. You and me aren't gonna have any problems at all. That's all. I just wanted to let you know where I stand.
Full disclosure, Riddler left me this puzzle.
What is it?
I don't know yet. He said I had to solve it or people would get hurt.
Then you best get on it. Let's keep being honest with each other.
Estaba a punto de equivocarme y tocar el botón de irme con el gancho, ha faltado muy poco. Episodio 1. El Enigma. Torre Wayne, claro que sí. No dan una, macho, no dan una ni por casualidad, creo. Estamos en la mansión Wayne, en la Batcueva, obviamente.
What an eventful evening. I've taken the liberty of preparing some refreshments.
Oye, ¿soy yo o Alfred mola mucho más con el parche en el ojo? Decídmelo en los comentarios.
I need to focus. Maybe music will help.
Ambiental.
Something with a beat.
The computer is finished scanning the Riddler's puzzle box. It's ready when you are.
Let's get to work.
Pues venga. A ver si me dejan pasar y no me quedo atascado.
No explosives detected, no radioactivity. Nothing dangerous at all. So...
Por ahora, tú lo has dicho.
Computer, run another scan. I want to be absolutely sure this thing is safe.
Also, I took the liberty of digging up everything I could find on the agency. There's plenty here. Know your enemy and all that.
Pobre.
It comes and goes. Ever since the kidnapping and all the other business with Lady...
Le pasa igual, chicos. Aunque le evitemos lo del ojo y otras cosas, le pasa igual.
No, don't you worry about me. No, I should be fine. It was worse after my first tour of duty.
Alfred, it's clearly a problem. You should get it looked at.
Well, as you say, Bruce, it'll pass. Working always helps.
Recordad que tenéis la serie original, la principal, en la descripción. Por si queréis comparar, ¿vale? Lo que ocurre en una y otra.
The agency. The public face of a shadow committee of military leaders, intelligence experts, and government officials. Civil rights violations, domestic black sites, decentralized accountability.
This information, it's all before Waller took over the director position. Perhaps she's given them a new direction.
Maybe, but the agency's empowered to override local law enforcement with impunity.
Batman's got some competition in town. I wonder if we need be worried about losing our unpaid and thoroughly exhausting job, I mean.
We have a common enemy in the Riddler. That puts us on the same side.
You really are a different Batman these days, aren't you? Silver linings in all things.
Well, you warned me about keeping my paranoia down to acceptable levels. Thought I'd give it a try.
Bien, entonces...
Yes. Riddler terrorized this city long before you were Batman.
Gotham's original costumed criminal.
Yes. To have him returned, it's unsettling. I remember when he was the scourge of the underworld. Even Carmine Falcone gave him a wide berth. He was presumed dead for so long. Why come back to Gotham?
Well, he seemed to have a prior relationship with Mori. Some kind of axe to grind. Let me upload the rest of this to the Codex. The agency realized Riddler was still alive when he orchestrated a prison break at Peña Duro.
My men here say you let yourself get caught, Mr. Riddler.
Just Riddler.
Why willingly turn yourself in?
Oh, Mr. Warden, to get everyone else out, of course. That wasn't obvious.
The man's deranged. If you ask me, he needs help. He's clearly sick. The man is in urgent need of a doctor.
You're getting soft, Alfred. There's only one way to treat creeps like Riddler. And believe me, it's not therapy.
Well, in this one case, Bruce, I'll concede your methods might be more appropriate.
What was that?
You should see your face. Its confusion is delightful. I think I'll take it with me.
I take everything back.
Creo que ya podemos ver la caja.
Let's see what Riddler's little gift is all about.
Solve my puzzle soon, or people will get hurt. Riddler's MO hasn't changed in all these years.
Un disco.
There's writing
Clarísimo.
on the rim. I have an eye, yet cannot see. Who am I?
Aguja.
That sounds familiar. I've heard it before.
Don't happen to remember the answer, do you?
Sadly, no.
The eye of a needle.
But how does that relate to the object in question?
Maybe it's telling us how to use it.
Sounds very plausible.
En todo momento nos enfocan el tocadiscos. ¿Os fijáis? Yo la primera vez no lo vi tan claro, porque estaba pendiente de mil cosas, pero ahora me sorprende no haberlo visto. A ver.
Needle. A record needle.
Halfway there, Batman. Means you've got half a chance of stopping a whole lot of pain. To be honest, you're already doing better than I thought. But don't sit around feeling pleased with yourself. Unless you want to see me tear this city apart.
I suppose you're going to look in there.
An open invitation from the Riddler? Of course. Huh. Looks like I'm manipulating radio bands or waveforms. Something. I'm not sure what I'm looking at or how any of it is actually displaying.
And that sound.
What? Oh, I'm not really sure about any of it. Get Lucius on the line, will you?
Hey, Alfred.
Good morning, Lucius. I hope we're not interrupting your breakfast.
My youngest is probably stealing all the bacon, but duty calls. What's up?
This is a puzzle from the Riddler. There's a strange waveform pattern I can manipulate inside that needs your expertise.
Yeah, okay. I can meet you at Wayne Tower in a little bit. We'll, fire up the R&D lab.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important, Lucius.
No, don't worry about it. It's actually gonna be a big day for me. Tiffany starts at Wayne Enterprises.
Tiffany? Really?
Your daughter working alongside you. How wonderful.
Certainly is. Bruce, I'll see you soon.
Bye, Lucius. Can't wait to see Tiffany. I'll be at Wayne's house.
Good hunting, Bruce.
Torre Wayne, por fin parece que han acertado.
Oh, excellent. Glad I caught you. I have some good news to share.
Good to hear it, Regina. It's what I've come to expect, with you as Wayne Enterprises chairperson.
I just talked to the board, and our stock price has doubled since you took the company back from Oswald Cobblepot. The Gazette's running a piece about it.
Look, I would love to hear all the details, but I've got a meeting with Lucius I've got to run to.
Well, I don't mean to pry, but what's in that case? Seems like an odd thing to be carrying around the office.
Oh, this? No. This is just something for Lucius.
I see. Well, I've got a meeting I've got to run to. We'll pick up this conversation this afternoon.
Sounds great. You're in my chair.
Esto sí que es un despacho, ¿eh?
The encryption on your bat tech.
Eso es de Bruce, obviamente.
But if you want me to stop?
No, the seat is all yours.
This is the thing you were talking about?
One of Riddler's puzzles. Some kind of test.
Show me. Any idea what he's planning?
Not yet. That's why I need your help. If his history is anything to go by, he left us a clue. A psychological profile of Riddler.
Knowing how his mind works, this should come in handy.
No sign of explosives or poison. Already scanned for that in the cave.
Would you look at that? Micropulse waveform. And the sound it's giving off.
A signal, maybe? I couldn't decipher it. I was hoping you could help with that.
I'll see what I can do. Shouldn't take long.
What in the...
It's not one of mine.
Think fast. Hi, Dad.
Tiffany?
Boof.
Hey, Bruce.
My God, Tiffany.
It's been a while.
Sneaking out of orientation your first day?
I just wanted to say hi to my new boss. I got you a present. A micro-drone prototype I developed in my spare time. High-end AV, stealth black shell, programmable for autonomous observation. Small, quiet, and super smart. Just like its designer. Not bad, huh? You always had a thing for toys. It's so hard to know what to get a man who has everything.
I love it. Thanks, Tiffany.
Well, I guess it's not bad.
Hagámosle la pelota que más adelante nos va a hacer falta llevarnos bien con ella.
Huh. There's something different about you.
There is?
I can't quite put my finger on it. But you look...
Well, please just don't say old.
Well, now that you mention it.
Hey, play nice. Bruce has had a rough year.
Interesting.
Don't.
Too late, already touching.
Just be careful.
What a strange thing. The circuitry design. It's elaborate and unorthodox. Almost intentionally so. Like whoever put it together was kind of showing off. Huh. Micro pulse waves? That's just weird. Seriously, what is this thing? I've never seen anything like it. It's like whoever made it.
Something your dad has been working on. Lucius, care to explain?
Oh, it's nothing. Just an old piece of tech that found its way into my lab.
But what does it do?
That's what we're trying to work out.
You guys are lucky I'm here to help.
Help with...
Figure this freakish thing out.
Tiffany did graduate first in her class at Cornell in molecular engineering.
Let me take a crack at it. I can help you get to the bottom of this. Figure out what it does.
All right, if you think you can help, then be my guest.
Oh, I know I can help. I just gotta let him know that I won't be finishing up orientation.
No problem.
Oh, I was planning on swinging by the manor after work to see Alfred. I heard he wasn't doing so well. That he was having some issues with his health?
He would love that.
Estas últimas decisiones, opciones, son las mismas que elegí en la principal, ¿vale? Pero creo que no modifica nada, así que mejor hacerlas y nos quedamos con la conciencia tranquila. Pobre Alfred.
Catch you guys later.
Welcome aboard, Tiffany.
Thanks, boss.
All right, then. Time to crack this puzzle. I never told her, you know. Told her what I really do at Wayne Enterprises. What, we do. If you're willing to pull her into this Riddler project, why not consider bringing her into the fold? Into the mission? We're going to need help if we're going to be dealing with the likes of Riddler.
You know how dangerous our business is. I couldn't live with myself if something happened to Tiffany. I'm just gonna have to say no.
It's your secret to tell.
Yes, it is.
May I just say, burdens are lighter when carried by many.
Well, shall we go down to the lab?
Actually, the equipment we need is down in my office. We'll get this taken care of in no time.
Mr. Wayne.
Yes?
I'm Special Agent of Esta. This is my partner.
Sí, ya nos conocemos, obviamente. Claro, es que le hemos conocido como Batman, ahora que lo pienso. Ops, fallo mío.
I'll be down at my office. Whenever you, get done here?
I'll be down in a few.
No worries. I'll, start without you.
Sorry for the unannounced visit. We're with the agency's behavioral analysis unit. We just came by to ask a few questions.
Please, come in. Make yourselves at home. Can I get my assistant to get you anything? Coffee, water, donuts?
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Atentos, hay que esconder el informe ese.
This office, it really represents you.
Well, I like to think so.
Is this you?
Yeah.
How old?
I don't know, 7, 8, maybe?
So happy. After everything you've been through, I don't know how you still do it.
Do what, exactly?
It wasn't long ago when you were the most hated man in Gotham, yet you still give so much back to the city. Why do you continue to help Gotham? Most people wouldn't be so charitable after that.
How's it going down there?
I, left that file on your desk. Think you could bring it down?
I'll be down in just a second. Sorry about that. What were you saying?
I was saying you're a bit of a mystery.
What is it you want?
The agency recently brought me in to draft a psychological portrait of the Riddler. We've been tracking him for months, but haven't been able to find him.
Anything I can help with?
See, I told you he'd be cooperative. Agent Blake thought you'd be cagey, defensive, based on your history. Guess he was wrong.
My history?
A lot of things happened to you last year, and not all of them were good. You helped the GCPD capture Oswald Cobblepot, better known as the Penguin. He was a terrorist, a member of the Children of Arkham, and your friend. Come to think of it, you've been associated with quite a few psychopaths over the years.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would. The criminally insane. They seem drawn to you. Either that, or you're often in the wrong place at the wrong time.
They're not attracted to me any more than the average citizen. We live in one of the most dangerous cities in the world, right? Stands to reason I'd run into a few psychos.
Like this guy. I think you'd know him as John Doe.
We understand that it was during your stay in Arkham where you and John met and became friends. From the sound of it, you two were close.
John may very well say that, yes.
But not you?
A conversation in a mental hospital does not make us friends, much less close.
I see. According to hospital records, you and John were involved in a riot.
They captured the whole incident on video.
I saw you flee after John cut another inmate, a man named Victor Zaz. Several people were hurt.
I got out of there as fast as I could.
I don't blame you. You must have been scared. John was discharged from Arkham months ago. No one has seen or heard from him since. I was thinking maybe you have.
Why would you think that?
He listed you as his emergency contact.
Qué gracioso.
Sounds like you two were pretty close to me.
Okay, now I'm
Es muy Dross.
creeped out.
Ya lo dije al primer momento.
I knew him for, what, a day?
Maybe you made an impression on him.
Well, I haven't seen or heard from him, so...
Si me disculpan, tengo cosas que hacer.
He's a person of interest. You see, we've got a wall in the office with a bunch of photos pinned to it. Two-Face, Penguin, Lady Arkham, you know, Gotham's most notorious. They've got all these little strings connecting them to one another, like a web. And you, my friend, are at the center. You keep pretty strange company for someone who wants everyone to think they're such a stand-up guy.
And your point is what exactly? That I'm some kind of criminal mastermind?
Or just really unlucky?
You know more than you're letting on, Mr. Wayne. Maybe you're afraid. Maybe you don't trust us. Or maybe you're a criminal, like your father. Maybe you're not the hero people think you are.
You've got the wrong idea. That's an evacuation warning. It's time for you to leave.
We'll pick this up another time.
Rápido, no hay tiempo.
Get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce. Riddler really pulled a good one over on us.
You just hold tight, Lucius. I'm coming down to help.
It's too late for that. Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius!
We really made a difference, didn't we, Batman?
Lucius!
No!
No!
Qué momento más trágico. Era un grande,
One killed and 14 injured after a tragic explosion
The
rocks
GCPD
Wayne
is
Tower.
opening an investigation into what they are calling an industrial accident.
Wayne Enterprises' chief technology officer, Lucius Fox, died last Tuesday in the violent blast. A small service is being held for the tech giant and father of 3 at Divinity Church this Sunday.
You don't have to worry, Lucius. Tiffany, I'm gonna take care of your family. As if they were my own.
Just like Lucius took care of you. Lucius helped raise you, Bruce.
Torre Wayne, claro que sí.
Family. Riddler's attack on the casino was one thing. But this is personal. We can't let him get away with it.
Riddler struck at the heart of our operations and tore a family apart in the process.
Riddler will pay for what he's done. I swear to you, I will make him suffer.
Maybe it's what's called for, given the circumstances. Of course, it won't bring poor Lucius back. I can't imagine how devastated she must be. To lose her father in such a violent way.
I should go talk to her.
Yes, she can use all the support she can get.
Hey, Tiffany.
I still can't believe he's gone. None of this feels real.
Your dad was like family to me. If there's anything I can do, anything at all, please let me know.
Thanks, Bruce. I appreciate it. He loved working for you, you know? They hardly saw him at home because of it. Mom used to complain my little brother was growing up without a dad. Now I guess it's true. He was so busy. I can remember the last time I got to hang out with him. Just father and daughter. Just thought there'd be more time. There were so many things I wanted to talk to him about.
I know it's no consolation, but the work your father was doing, it was important.
More important than family.
That's not what I meant.
Well, what did you mean?
Tenemos que mentirle ahora.
Tiffany.
I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't blame you.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Just let it out.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around it all. I saw his remains, Bruce. There was hardly anything left. What were you guys working on that could have caused that? It doesn't quite add up. Please tell me.
Nothing out of the ordinary. Just normal corporate R&D stuff.
An explosion that size? In my dad's lab, maybe, but not in his office. I know a cover story when I hear one. And I am not that same gullible little girl who believed your ghost stories when I was 6. Fine. Just tell me one thing. That weird disc. Was that what killed him? Did you put my father's life at risk for that?
Ahora.
Just tell me that one.
Ahora es cuando hay que mentir. Lo siento.
How can you even ask me that? You have to believe me. I would never put Lucius in harm's way.
Oh, God. I'm so sorry. It's just... I'm so angry. Just don't know who to blame.
Seguramente lo acabará descubriendo, pero bueno.
I miss him so much.
The service is starting. You should go be with your family.
Okay. Thank you, Bruce.
So sorry, really.
Hombre, viejo amigo, ¿cuánto tiempo?
At least he went out with a bang, right? Now, for that, we can all be grateful.
You knew my father.
Well, no, but judging... Whoa, whoa. What the heck?
Bruce, what's going on? You know this guy?
I'm so sorry. I will handle this.
Esto lo dice distinto, ¿eh?
Quite a grip. Gonna leave a bruise for sure.
What are you doing here?
I told you I'd see you again, didn't I? You and me, we're two threads in the same stitch.
Igualitos.
Look, I got you a little something, just to mark the occasion. I knew you'd be hurting, see? I thought it might make you feel better.
You do realize you don't give these at funerals, right?
Of course you don't.
It's okay. It's okay. Just
Voy a intentar cabrearlo, ¿vale?
Gotta be quiet as church mice, right? It hasn't been easy for me out here, you know? I'm the new guy now. It's the freedom that gets to you. There's so damn much you hardly know what to do with it. It's not like Arkham. Sometimes I miss those padded walls. You knew where the lines were drawn. Which ones not to cross.
It's the best place for you. I'm sure they take you back.
Oh no, Bruce. Didn't you know? I'm cured. Dr. Leland said so herself. Cross my heart. Off the meds and everything.
If everyone could please take their seats, we will begin.
Would you
just sit down?
Today we gather to honor the memory of Lucius Fox. He was a friend, a father, a husband, a leader.
You are crashing my friend's funeral, John. You better have a good reason.
Oh, I do. I need that, favor you owe me. You know, you might have been a little reluctant at the time, but if it wasn't for me, you'd still be in Arkham. Sleeping off your
No hay favor que valga.
room with Zaz.
De hecho, habéis visto que he dicho que no le debo ningún favor al personalizar la historia.
I know you're a man of your word.
I never made that promise.
I got into a lot of trouble for what we did, Bruce. You saw that place, saw those doctors.
Matthew tells us, blessed are those.
You see, I met some inspiring people out here, made some new friends, made a kind of pact. They're amazing, Bruce. That special breed who live by their own rules. They remind me of you, of your father.
So who are they?
You'll find out when you meet them. They're looking to bring someone like you into the fold. Maybe you will meet them for me, won't you? Please, I've got a lot writing on this.
De eso nada, monada.
I already told them you would. Please don't let me down.
Not a chance, John. I don't know what you're mixed up in, but I am not getting involved.
Disappointing. You know, I spoke so highly of you. I told them you'd fit right in. Just makes me want to, I don't know, lash out. Shh. Shh. Shh.
We're here to mourn. Please.
You shush me again. You'll be mourning the loss of your teeth.
That is enough. Either you calm down or I will personally drag you outside and teach you respect.
That's it. That's right there. That's what I came for. Sorry, Bruce. Bruce, that outburst, it's antisocial, I know. Dr. Leland says I have a hard time handling rejection. I think it's the stress. You see, I've got this enemy. Real piece of work. Calls himself the Riddler.
How do you know the Riddler?
Know him? I want to rip his eyeballs out. He's a thief and a killer, and worst of all, he's rude. I tried to let the authorities know the kind of lowlife they're dealing with, but... Wait a minute, you know him too. Of course, a man of Bruce Wayne's caliber knows everyone, but I shouldn't be surprised.
Just from the news. The guy's
no cuela, ¿verdad?
Sick in the head.
Don't know the half of it. If I had my way, that smarmy know-it-all would never leave his hole.
His hole? You know where he is.
No, not exactly, no. Maybe I said too much.
Tell me where he is. I am not messing around, John.
Oh, Bruce, I missed your fire. I really did. Yeah, I really don't know much. I heard the egomaniac always made people go to him for meetings. Somewhere in the East End.
Where in the East End?
Honestly, that's all I know. And even that might be out of date. If you're so eager to find him, why don't you let me help you? I'll find out where he is and get back to you. See if I can't find out where that jerk puts his head down. It'd be just like the old days.
Do not get involved.
When this clearly means so much to you. No. Don't you worry about a thing. I'll take care of this.
Lo va a hacer igualmente, diga lo que le diga, así que...
Later, like I asked. Look, I think I outstayed my welcome here.
¿Os habéis fijado que no se ha querido hacer el selfie que quiso hacerse en el episodio principal?
Sorry.
Eso es porque no le hemos hecho la pelotita, ¿eh?
It's been so nice catching.
Se lo voy a poner el rastreador. Recordar que en la anterior no se lo puse. Reinicié y no se lo puse.
Trust between us.
Me too, John.
Be in touch. Goodbye, Bruce. Until next time.
Intriguing fellow. Certainly not one for decorum. I don't think that outburst went unnoticed.
Whatever you say about John, he gave me a lead on Riddler's location. Inform Gordon. Tell him to drag up GCPD records on Gotham's East End. And tell him we're on Riddler's trail.
Enjoying the view?
Hard to do these days. There's one thing for the bad parts of town to get uglier, but when places like Wayne Tower start falling apart, makes you wonder what's next. I'll bet Bruce Wayne is wondering the same thing. Seems like the world's got it out for that guy. Spends some time in Arkham, gets drugged through the dirt by the media for something he didn't do. Finally picks himself up, and what happens? Someone bombs his company.
Bruce Wayne picked himself up once. He could do it again.
He certainly showed us that much, didn't he? You said you had a lead on Riddler.
Hiding somewhere in the East End.
Why am I not surprised? East End's been a no-man's land since Harvey Dent blew it up. I've tried to get more patrols out there, but City Hall's not giving up the funds. The area between 42nd and 48th, more or less lawless.
That narrows down the search at least. Looks like gang activity's heating up along 43rd.
I'll see what I can do. Hey, I get it, but we're stretched thin, I told you. Riddler's a loner. I bet he's avoiding that area.
The land at the end of 44th was recently purchased anonymously.
The only thing there is an old water tower.
Torre de aguja.
Something feels fishy about that. My gut tells me that's the place.
Agreed.
Nice work, Batman. If this lead pans out, Waller will have to eat her words. I heard you got all buddy-buddy with her after I was out of earshot. Told her about that puzzle you got from Riddler. I have to tell you, I got a bad feeling about her.
How so?
It's the way she goes after criminals. She's ruthless. Puts her people at risk, and believe me, she doesn't let due process get in her way. So stop at nothing, and I mean nothing, to get her man. It doesn't sit right with me.
Fine with me. Whatever gets results.
There's a line, Batman. Once you cross it, you stop being on the side of right. I was ordered to give her updates on breaks in the Riddler case. If there's a chance he's there, we should probably let her know. Don't want to give her ammunition with the governor.
Notify Waller. She's proven useful so far.
Just be careful around her, huh? She moved her people into my downtown precinct without so much as a please or thank you. I tell you, Batman, she keeps on chipping away at my authority, I'm gonna crack.
Then let's find Riddler before it comes to that.
I'll have my people call her people on the way. Riddler won't feel so clever after we come knocking.
Otra vez, Torrey Wayne. 7:29. Antes del mediodía, ojo. Y es de noche, claramente, pero bueno. Se lo perdonamos.
No one's home.
I told Waller about our lead on this place. She's caught up in briefings, can't get here for a while. She said she appreciates the cooperation. Not exactly cozy, is it?
Let's see what we can learn.
Bueno, podemos bajar directamente ya, porque aquí arriba
See no evil, hear no evil.
hay poca cosa.
Speak no evil.
Damn it! It's stuck!
No way to open it from the inside.
Then how do we get out?
Hay que jugar. Pues a jugar.
We go in.
After you.
Como siempre.
Give me a good, honest crack house any
Menudo
day.
montaje que ha preparado aquí el acertijo, ¿no?
Oh, God.
Special Agent Mario Fernandez.
Fernández, ¿os acordáis que antes Weir habló de él? Informar a Fernández, dijo. Muy curioso.
One of his pupils is fully dilated. The other's contracted. A clear sign of brain trauma.
Huh. There's no sign of a blow to the head. There's some hemorrhaging from the ears.
His eardrums must have burst. The man bit his tongue clean through.
He must have suffered a shock or a sudden jolt.
He's missing parts of his fingers on the right hand.
We saw this before. The victim in the casino.
One shoe is missing.
The sole of the other one's almost completely melted through.
He was trying to call for help. The phone isn't getting a signal.
Damn it. Me either.
Empieza el juego.
That's a hell of an invitation.
Riddler's playing games.
Bet he tried to play along.
We can learn from his mistakes. Let's find out what he did wrong.
A ver, para empezar.
Masks. Each one missing a different facial feature.
Vamos a estudiarlo todo y luego lo unimos, ¿vale?
Like the monkey statues.
You're right. There must be a connection.
De acuerdo, venga, siguiente.
Safes with electronic locks. Shut tight.
These must be the goal of whatever game we're playing.
There are blades inside.
And a lot of blood. Huh. We know Riddler likes penalizing his victims for wrong answers.
Vale, pues vamos a seguir investigando un poquito más. El zapato también. Vale, lo podemos unir después, tranquilos. Vamos a ver la cámara.
Metal mesh lining the walls. Riddler has converted this entire place into a giant Faraday cage.
Faraday what?
An enclosure designed to block electromagnetic fields. No signals in or out.
Guess it explains why our phones aren't getting signals. Clever son of a bitch.
Cámara sin determinar. Sin terminar, perdón.
Prototype of the trap he used on Mori. The armor, extremely sturdy, ensuring there's no possible way to open them other than solving his riddles.
This is an insane way to commit crimes, even for this city.
Vale, entonces, ahora echemos un vistacillo a la cámara. Terminada.
Riddler's sick contraptions.
Some kind of murder box, I guess. Well, he was always a wacko, but this takes it to a new level.
Bueno, aquí hay muchas cosas que mirar.
The glass. It's polarized.
So it is.
Turn me round, but not the right way, and you might live to see another day.
What is
Qué
it?
gracioso.
Won't budge. Must be locked in place.
Tiene que estar cerrada, obviamente.
It's still warm. There must be some kind of heating element underneath.
This thing is built like an oven. You could be cooked alive in there.
Puede que fuera bien para hacer pizzas, ¿no? Me encantan las pizzas. Vamos a ver, el zapato, esto es lo que buscaba antes.
One shoe, melted.
Must belong to poor Cinderella over there.
Vale, es importante continuar investigándolo todo.
Scratches on the monitor. The polarizing filter has been tampered with.
Like in sunglasses.
Monitors typically have a polarizing filter to reduce reflection.
I don't see anything.
Impossible to see with the naked eye. We're going to have to look at it through a polarized lens.
Oh, como lo de la cámara, ¿puede ser? Bueno, vamos a seguir un poquito más antes de ponernos, perdón, a unirlo todo.
That's an agency issue pistol. Packs a hell of a jolt.
I saw it take down Riddler's goons at the casino. It was impressive.
Gotta give it to Waller. Her people have great tech.
More monkey statues.
I'm starting to sense a theme here.
Vale, creo que no hay nada más, ¿no? Salvo esto.
Take a look at this.
Huh. Well, that's the same kind of body cam the GCPD issues its officers.
Maybe there's a clue on the recording.
Can't hurt to look.
Because you've been so candid with me, I'm giving you a chance your other comrades won't get. A chance at getting out of this alive.
We'll catch you. The agency, they'll find...
I shouldn't have to remind you that you've been chasing me for years. And I've always been 2 steps ahead. If you win the game, I'll let you go free. And you'll get a consolation prize. An exclusive sneak peek into how I'm going to kill all of your colleagues. Now, how is that for motivation? Screw you!
He had the agent bound while he beat him.
Vale. ¿No puedo marcar la silla? Vale, parece que no. Bueno, pues a ver si podemos unir las cositas.
The floor of the box heated up while the agent was inside. He tried standing on one foot to save the other, causing that shoe to catch on fire. When he exited the box, he tried to put the fire out, but couldn't. So he threw off his shoe.
Vale, esto está bien.
The agent must have been looking for the answer in one of these safes.
He chose the wrong one. Cost him his fingers.
Vale, otro que está bien.
Hey, I got a hunch. Come here. No matter how careful Riddler is, chances are good he hasn't scrubbed his own computer.
Good call. It's worth checking out.
Bueno, pues ya que estamos, matamos 2 pájaros de un tiro.
Mori. He sold technology to Riddler.
Talk about strange bedfellows. You know, Waller's been keeping pretty tight tabs on Mori for a while now. She must have known.
Vale, atrás.
I recognize some of the names on this list. They're all Waller's people. Names, addresses, phone numbers. We have to warn her.
First, we have to get out of here.
What does it say?
Riddler's not working alone.
Just wonderful. More psychos to worry about.
He and his colleagues, they don't see eye to eye. Apparently, they don't like his beef with me.
Hey, maybe we'll get lucky to kill each other.
¿Quién sabe? Venga, vamos a terminar de esto. A ver el cristalito bueno.
If this door were closed, the portal would be looking right at those monitors. Since the monitors have been tampered with, it's likely there's a message on it. One that can only be seen with a polarized lens.
You won't know until you're inside the box, though. You got a VR in that cowl or something?
Something like that. I've got all the pieces of Riddler's puzzle. Now I need to know what order they happened in. The agent woke up here where his body cam fell off. Once he found he couldn't call for help, he saw the message on the monitors and willingly put himself inside the murder box.
Claro. Después fue la cámara.
Another dead end.
Espera, que la he liado. Ahí.
The agent's shoe caught fire inside.
Pensaba que estaba marcada ya.
Opened it in a panic.
Ahora sí, ahora caja fuerte.
Out of the box, he ripped off the burning shoe and threw it. Somewhere in the confusion, he must have missed something crucial.
Y para terminar,
From where he lost a shoe, the agent beelined for the wall of safes. He opened one, but chose poorly. The blade sliced off his fingers. And there he met his end. Though it's still unclear how and when his eardrums could have burst. The agent made a number of mistakes. Mistakes we can avoid. The heat inside the box forced him to run out before he could get Riddler's next clue. Poor bastard couldn't withstand the heat. The Batsuit's armor is heat resistant. It'll buy me more time to find Riddler's next clue. Getting inside the box and starting the game is the only way we're getting out of here.
This is insane. You know that, right? The last man who went in there is dead. There's a good chance it'll kill you too.
Don't worry, Jim. I'm not going to lose this game.
I'm not so sure. But if you say a thing, you usually do it.
Heat's rising, Batman.
Vale.
Hurry the hell up already.
Ya casi lo tenemos, chicos. Vamos.
One won't see trouble and one tells no lies. Ask the third if he hides the prize.
The monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. But which one is he referring to?
Whichever one it is, the correct safe will have a phase with those senses removed.
Yeah, I'll check. Ah, damn it. They're still locked shut.
They should unlock when I open this door.
What the hell?
Congratulations! You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
A bailar.
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
Vamos. Creo que era este. Hala, se acabó el juguetito de tortura.
Just in case.
Damn. Now, for the love of God, whatever's in that safe better be worth all this pain.
It's a homing missile.
What does it home in on?
Looking at its schematics now. A signal. A radio signal. A signal. That's how he died.
How who died?
That's how they'll all die.
Riddler.
Maury sold me missiles for all of my enemies. Everyone on my list gets one. Most won't even know what's coming. For a brief second, their dull existences will light up.
Why are you doing this, Riddler? Haven't you killed enough?
I have a lot of enemies, Batman. While they're still breathing, I still have work to do. I'm trying to get a handle on you, Batman. Partnering with Gordon is one thing. From what I remember of the old days, he's harmless enough.
Yeah, we'll see about that when you're in cuffs.
But the agency, they're a natural enemy to people like you and me. You must be desperate if you're making friends with them. You must be really up against the ropes to want that government scum in your corner.
Stopping you is all I care about. I'll do whatever it takes.
We'll see.
Y tanto que lo veremos.
Cost.
Espérate unos minutos y verás.
The agency uses people, Batman. Corrupts them, breaks their minds. I wasn't always like this. The agency made me.
Oh, this is garbage. Yeah, Waller's a hard-ass, sure, but she had nothing to do with why he's so messed up.
I didn't say Waller, did I? This goes way before her time. But I don't forget. That's the thing about having a mind like mine. You remember everything.
Save your sob story for jail. I'm not interested.
You think I want sympathy? This is my city. I was running things in Gotham before you could walk. I just wanted to see if the man who saves everyone is really as good as he believes. But then, you already answered that for me, didn't you? When you offloaded my puzzle on your friend. Why don't you tell Gordon here what happened to Lucius Fox? Watch out, Commissioner. For all his preaching, Batman knows when to sacrifice a pawn to win the game. It was a smart move. Getting out of the way of the blast. Something only a pragmatist would do.
You shouldn't have said his name, Riddler. I'll make you pay for what happened to Lucius.
That must be the guilt talking. After all, the poor man's death is on you. Look at Gordon. He doesn't know what to make of any of it. Trust is hard-earned, yet easily lost, isn't it? Come on now. Don't get your tights in a twist. I knew you weren't sharp enough to do it on purpose. There's no room at the top for schoolboys who are too squeamish to fight in the gutter. You don't have what it takes to be a player in this town. Not without giving up those values you hold so dear. Game on!
I'll wait for Waller and pass on what we found.
She won't be happy when she finds out Riddler knows about every agency operative in Gotham.
I don't blame her. If they were my cops, no one would be sleeping till we found this Riddler guy.
Just keep your eyes open, Jim. In the meantime, I'll stay on Riddler's tail.
Hey, hold up a sec. What Riddler said in there about the agency, smoke and mirrors, you ask me. But the thing about Lucius Fox and the blast at Wayne Tower, you gotta level with me. You got some connection with that Wayne Tech guy you didn't tell me about?
Digamos la verdad para cabrearlo.
Lucius Fox was an ally of mine. That got him killed.
I gotta say, the fact I had to learn about it from Riddler instead of you, it doesn't sit right with me at all. I thought we had some trust, you and I. What do you expect me to do with this? Am I just supposed to sit on my hands? Pretend I never heard any of it?
You are your own man, Jim. You'll come to your own decision.
I mean, I wasn't born yesterday. I know you probably have a network of civilians working for you. You can't do the kinds of things you do without a gigantic support system. Oh, to hell with it. I never heard what I heard in there. All right?
Tú mismo. Tú decides.
Batman. I'm sorry for your loss.
Bueno, pensé que se enfadaría mucho más, sinceramente. Es largo este episodio, por cierto, es bastante larguete. Todavía queda un ratito.
I heard your discussion with Commissioner Gordon. Now he knows that Lucius Fox and the Batman were allies. Gordon's dangerously close to figuring out who you are. If he does find out, I have no idea how he'll react. It's not a chance you can afford to take.
You're right. Jim's a fine detective. It's no surprise he's getting close to the truth.
We'll have to be on our guard. You were radio silent for so long. Tell me, did you find out how Lucius died?
This is a missile I found in Riddler's workshop. The explosion at Wayne Tower. We were thinking about it all wrong. The puzzle wasn't an explosive. It was an emitter. When it was solved, it emitted a signal. You heard it earlier. If allowed to play too long, it becomes a launch signal.
Dear God! You did solve the box. We just didn't know it.
The Batcave scrambler blocked the signal.
Poor Lucius. Wayne Tower offered no such protections. Our tight little family has gotten smaller because of it. It was the three of us looking out for each other. Now it's two.
We still have you. And we still have each other.
I won't always be here, Bruce. I'm sorry. Losing Lucius in such gruesome fashion, it puts me in rather a morbid mood. The list of agency operatives from Riddler's workshop. He plans to do the same thing to them.
It's a hit list. It's only useful if he has a way to target the agents, though. And I doubt he's sending them all puzzle boxes. Hold on, let's just walk through it.
Veamos.
He's hacked their cell phones. He could pinpoint the location of any one of these operatives.
¿Eso es legal?
And he can broadcast his signal through their phone to make them a target of a missile strike.
Can you block it?
If I can get a clean copy of the signal, yes.
Vamos a intentar que no lo vea el vídeo, ¿vale, Alfred?
It's pretty grim, Alfred. You don't have to watch.
I can handle it. I've never been one to shy away from duty, however unpleasant it may be.
Actually, Al, I'm gonna do this part on my own. Why don't you get us some tea while we work?
Well, if you insist, Bruce.
Sí, vamos a intentar protegerlo para que no se vuelva vengativo. A ver si cambia al final su actitud una vez completado el episodio, que lo vamos a ver y vamos a poder compararlo.
Get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce. Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius?
We really made a difference, didn't we? Batman?
Bueno, hagamos esto rápido.
Now I just need to create a filter to get a clean version of the signal. And then match up the points found in both sound files.
Tiffany.
That's a match. There. I've piggybacked onto Riddler's cell phone hack. They'll recognize any incoming signal match and shut down, negating a launch. Makes sense for me to have the signal on me as well.
What for?
Riddler still has functioning missiles. Once he finds out I've blocked his targets, he may decide to launch indiscriminately. But with the signal, I might be able to divert them. Tiffany gave me this the day Lucius died. Let's put it to good work. It's not a theory I really want to test.
So we had better find Riddler first. There is always Riddler's second in command. Eli Nabel, arrested after his attack on the casino. None of the authorities have gotten anything out of him yet.
Unknown contact.
What is it?
That John guy from the funeral, from Arkham. Who actually sounds like he's keeping his word. Mori, huh? John thinks that Mori can get us Riddler's location.
You believe him?
Maybe we should go back to the beginning. Bring Ruby Mori up on the back computer. Either of them could potentially lead me to him.
Tenemos que elegir, chicos.
Which is more likely?
La primera vez elegí a Mori. Y ahora voy a elegir, obviamente, al otro. El cual vimos en el casino y le dije que lo volvería a ver. Pues vamos a cumplir con nuestra palabra.
Riddler's lieutenant.
Eli Nabel. Took a go at me in the casino. Put up quite a fight.
Cracking him will be tougher, more physical. Certainly a job for Batman. He's currently in Waller's custody in a GCPD holding cell. Interrogating Nabel there would be a visible endorsement of Waller's authority. Gordon won't like it.
Mala suerte.
On the other hand...
Bueno, vamos a ver las dos opciones, ¿vale? Para que lo veáis.
He's a businessman. Given the right incentive, he could be persuaded to talk. He sure can't have any love for Riddler after his attempted murder at the casino.
I'd say he'd respond better to a more genteel approach, peer-to-peer as Bruce Wayne. However, the agency is watching him. If Waller finds out that Bruce Wayne sought a parley with Mori, she'll not be best pleased.
Por este motivo, nos vamos con Eli. Eli.
I'll talk to Eli. It'll be nice to catch up. Tell Waller I'm on my way.
Y vamos a ser muy agresivos, ¿vale? Tenemos prisa, hay vidas en juego, así que el fin justifica los medios en este caso.
Oh, Batman. Gordon's in briefing the deputy ops. I'm sure he'd want to know you were here. Waller's agency people commandeered the whole precinct. Pretty much moved in. They give you any trouble, I'll straighten them out. Running around like they own the place. They got no respect for the way we do things.
Not expecting problems, Detective. We're all on the same team.
Good to finally hear someone around here say it.
I'd shout it from the rooftops if you acted like it was true.
4 of my agents went missing, including Agent Avesta. I don't have time for a pissing contest.
Your agents are missing?
We believe Riddler took them. If the body you found in his workshop is anything to go by, we don't have much time. Riddler warned us the last time we nearly caught him in Sudan. Said he'd hit back if we got too close.
Don't worry, Waller. We'll bring your agents back safe.
I appreciate the morale boost, Batman. But we have to find them first. Riddler's lieutenant hasn't given us a damn thing. I'm hoping you'll have better luck making him talk.
That's why I'm here.
Come on, then.
Just remember, the commissioner likes things by the book.
Gordon told me you talked to Riddler in the workshop. You say anything I should know?
Riddler said he had a history with the agency. Claims your people broke him. Made him insane.
That maniac was insane long before he came on my radar.
He implied it was before your time.
He can tell me all about it after Nabel gives him up. You know, I saw what you did to Carmine Falcone last year. Dangling a 60-year-old man off a high-rise was certainly effective. You ask me, you could have gone further.
What's your point?
Use any means necessary. As long as you get Nabel to tell us where Riddler is. My agents' lives are at risk.
I'll get him to talk. Whatever it takes.
You and me, we're doers, Batman. We know how to get things done.
Para resumir, no hay tiempo que perder.
Meet your new interrogator, Eli. I believe you two have met before. Get up and get in that goddamn chair.
Ahora no eres tan valiente, ¿eh?
Probably best to keep this off the record. Unless you prefer me to leave it on. If you're worried what Gordon might think.
Keep it off.
Need anything else?
Un café, por favor.
Call an ambulance. Eli's going to need one. I want the Riddler, Eli. I will break you apart to get to him.
No, please, you don't have to do that. I'm so glad you're here. These people, they ain't cops. They ran the cops off. But I heard about you. You'll keep them, keep her from killing me. Riddler said you had rules against that.
Dime lo que quiero saber. ¿Cuáles son las consecuencias?
I do, but not against hurting. Where is he, Eli?
Batman no haría esto normalmente, pero ya sabéis, alternativo, chicos.
I can't do it. You don't know him. The only thing I'm more scared of than dying.
Te gusta sufrir, ¿verdad?
Pissing him off. You've seen his machines. He can hurt you in ways they don't got names.
Qué pesado, macho. No me cuentes tu vida, que tengo sueño.
The only one getting hurt tonight is you. Tell me where Riddler is.
Yo creo que la tercera va la vencida.
Beat him. He can kill any one of us anytime he wants. One phone call, all those agency guys are dead.
He's talking about the signal, Bruce. He has no idea you protected the agent's phones.
There's no one that can save me if I cross him.
Continuamos con el daño.
Next, we start on the legs.
Hurting me does nothing. There's no getting away from him. He can be anywhere with his signal.
Qué pesadito con la señal, ¿eh?
His fear of Riddler is too great. You have to get in his head somehow.
Vale. Pues engañémoslo, pues.
There's nothing you can do, Batman.
Es que me gustaría golpearlo hasta que hable, ¿vale? Pero... vamos a engañarlo. Porque es que si no parece que no va a hablar.
Wait. Is that signal? You're calling a missile right to us!
You've got 90 seconds, Eli. Talk.
Batman, shut that thing off right now!
You're insane! You'll kill us all!
It's counting down, Eli. What are you going to do about it?
You're bluffing. There's cops outside this door.
You're gonna get us all killed!
Maybe. Maybe not. Are you willing to take the chance?
I'll tell you! Please, just make it stop! He's on a ship in Gotham Bay!
What ship?
The Lady of Dublin. The missiles are there too. It's where they're launched from. You're crazier than he is!
Oh, god damn!
The Lady of Dublin. Get back up and meet me there.
Batman. Gordon's still gonna be pissed you went around him. But I appreciate you holding back.
Batman ha cambiado. Ahora es una persona mucho más oscura. Torre Wayne. ¡Uy!
Armed men on board. This must be it. Be careful, Bruce. Who knows what the Riddler has up his sleeve?
I'm on board, Al.
Do you see Riddler?
You won't get away with this.
No, lo escucho pero no lo veo.
Agent. What was your name? Blake?
I hear him. Need to get a better angle.
You'll see what's gonna happen. My friends.
Ahí lo tenemos, sobre la caja esa. O lo
Then
que
you'll
sea.
see what this is all in aid of. You agency imbeciles really thought you could ensnare me. You and your boss.
We found him.
Your interrogation of Riddler's man produced solid intelligence. No sight of the missiles yet, though.
They must be here somewhere.
For institutional incompetence. The agency.
Hostages.
They appear to be more of Waller's agents.
Your agency.
Agents of Vesta and Blake are likely among them, based on what Waller told us.
You're relentless. I'll admit it's going to feel
A good spot for
satisfying to
cover.
get my revenge on your predecessors. Even if you're really just a small part of my plan.
What are you talking about?
You'll see what I mean soon, of course. They might be angry I brought you here, but when they understand why, they'll recognize my brilliance. After all, I am uniquely qualified to see the picture.
Careful.
It's been a struggle
I know.
making people see that. You think?
Faltó poquito, ¿eh? La primera vez lo pasé sin que me vieran.
I get it. Sometimes my methods can appear a little... You brought this on yourselves. All of you. You government clods really thought you were smarter than... It's clear you're in desperate need of some schooling.
My friends will be here soon. I'd keep your mouths shut until then.
Hostages first. When they're safe, I can find the missiles. Targeting online now.
Ready, Bruce.
Let the hostages go, Riddler.
You can't possibly think clunking a few heads is enough to make me roll over. Oversized vermin!
Musicote, como siempre digo. Qué gran banda sonora tiene este juego.
Batman.
Puro Batman.
Batman!
Agent of Vesta.
The floor, it's heating up!
Gente, la plaza.
Thanks, Batman. I... Are you all right?
Hemos caído en la trampa como ratoncitos.
Oh, God. Not more.
He's wearing something that neutralizes the shock device.
I've memorized your playbook, Batman. I know all your shallow tricks. Poor Eli held out longer than I expected, but I knew he'd give me up eventually. All part of the plan.
The missiles.
Bait. Just like the hostages were bait. I knew you couldn't bear to let these agents die. You care too much about the little people. That makes you weak. I saw how you saved Maury. I saw how angry you got about what happened to Fox.
Don't think my compassion means I won't hurt you. Don't think I won't beat you within an inch of your life.
Hard to do that when you're in a cage. Even harder when you're dead. My partners were supposed to be here to see this. I guess I can just show them the bodies. I'm going to ask you 3 questions. Get them wrong, one of these agents gets torn apart.
You won't get away with this.
You get them right, this happens. I designed this for you, Batman. The hero who saves people will die knowing he couldn't save everyone. Let's get started. We have a lot to get through.
I'm not playing your sick game, Riddler.
Well, I can't make you, of course. The people will die if you don't, including the agent next to you. You can handle the sonic blasts. But her... I estimate 3 blasts at most before her insides rupture.
Quiere protegerla a cualquier costa.
Should be easy, Batman. Close to the heart. I solved a puzzle box for the Bat. Now I'm dead. And I mean dismembered. Closed casket for sure, kind of dead. Who am I?
If you know the answer, please say it. My colleagues will die otherwise.
Speak up, Batman. Which one of your dead friends am I? Need a hint? Starts with the letters L and F.
Lucius.
What was that? I couldn't hear you.
Lucius Fox.
Very good, Batman. You saved a life. But...
Thank you.
Batman, don't answer any more of his questions.
No, Blake. I won't let you die.
Pues no voy a responder más, chicos. No quiero que quede traumatizada. De hecho, ya no tendría que haber respondido, pero es que no lo tenía claro porque la traducción es confusa.
From the ears. Who am I?
I think he means me. Say it.
Don't you dare answer that.
Please, don't let him die. Say it.
I need an answer. Or click, click, click. You can't just sit this one out. People will die.
It's me. I'm black and blue.
Look at that. At least she knows how to play.
Es decir, que aunque no responda, pasa lo mismo.
What have you done?
Enough, Riddler. You've made your point.
Just one more, Batman. And then it'll all be over.
Es que haga lo que haga, nos hace daño. No tiene sentido.
Just get us out of here.
I'm the sharpest mind you'll ever meet. The original genius with Gotham at my feet. Who am I?
You're Riddler. Riddler's the genius.
Well done, Agent. You answered so quickly, you almost deserve not to get the blast.
Madre mía. Ahí estamos.
I'll fire
Costado,
missiles. Use the Batcam to make it target the cage. And use Riddler's trap to protect Iman and myself from the explosion.
I like what you're saying, Agent Avesta, but you're not the one I need to hear it from.
Missile armed, ready to fire.
Who's the genius, Batman? Who's on top of Gotham now? I want to hear it from you.
I am.
What are you doing? No!
Estuvo cerca, ¿eh?
Impossible! You think you're clever, don't you? You...
¿Cómo voy a disfrutar de esto? Toma ya.
Who's the man who's got no time left?
The Riddler.
Thought you'd get such an easy one right.
Those missiles are aimed right at the city.
The answer is Batman.
Qué momentazo más épico junto a la música, en serio. ¿Qué pasa?
This can't be happening!
En la anterior hice patada de futbolista y ahora golpe de hacha o lo que fuera.
Iman.
Batman. Thank God. I didn't think we were going to make it. I thought...
You put yourself on the line for your friends. You saved them. Agent, are you okay?
My ears! I can't hear!
No es de Batman esto, ya lo hice la primera vez. Tendría que haberle hecho otra cosa. Queda muy raro, ¿no? Queda muy frío el abrazo.
It's over, Riddler. Look forward to a padded cell.
Well, congratulations, Batman. You managed, even in my twisted game, to keep everyone alive. But at what cost? Agent Infestus suffered, so no one had to die. That can't sit well with you. Can it? Must be an uncomfortable feeling.
This entire twisted situation is your doing, Riddler. All blame is on you. And so are the consequences.
You came after me, you know. Not the other way around. I made you hurt an innocent woman to get to me. Oh, my comrades would have been impressed. I set this all up to show them. I thought they'd back me up, even if they didn't agree. They left me here to deal with you alone. They betrayed me.
Your comrades thought you went too far. I saw their messages. They were afraid your stunts would get my attention. They were right.
They'll regret this. All of them. Unless that white-faced prick set me up. Never told them to meet me here. They broke the pact.
The pact?
Uno menos. ¿Quién habrá sido? No se ha visto, ¿verdad?
Lock the ship down and radio for more medics. Riddler, is he? Oh, God damn it. I hope it was worth it, Batman.
Worth it?
Riddler's a damn corpse. We got an agent bleeding from the years. We're not getting a shred of usable testimony out of Eli Nabel. Not after you beat him half to death in my custody. You went behind my back with Waller and buried the investigation in the process. This is beyond the goddamn pale. What were you thinking? How could you undermine me like that?
I'm sorry, Jim. I didn't mean for this to happen.
No, I'm the one who's sorry. The trust between us, it's gone.
Es lo que quería desde el principio.
No more sharing evidence. No more squad car backup. The GCPD can't support you anymore.
If this is the way you want it, fine. I don't have time for this.
And that's that. I just want to know how we got to such a messed up place.
You're supposed to be the one with the answers, Commissioner. Way I see it, Batman took initiative getting a confession from Nabel. You, on the other hand, Gordon, well, you've been 2 steps behind Riddler from the start.
That is not fair.
This mess here, that's on you. Batman's had his priorities straight, but you...
Now wait a damn
Your
minute.
stonewalling the agency has screwed us all.
My thoughts exactly. If you
Lo
spend
siento.
less time...
Tengo que decir esto, chicos. Sé que nos gustará, pero...
You son of a... After all the things we went through together?
That's enough, Commissioner. Consider it a kindness I don't just straight up get you demoted. Now leave us alone. We have sensitive case details to discuss.
Me cae tan mal Waller, de verdad, no os lo podéis ni imaginar. Pero muy, pero que muy mal, ¿eh?
This city is about to find itself in a crisis the likes of which it's never known. Riddler had a crew. Not just any crew. The worst criminal minds from all over the world, here in Gotham. You come across anything about them? I'm assuming you've heard of them by now. Let me know if you have anything to share.
There's a guy, calls himself John Doe. He's either a member, or he knows who is.
That confirms some theories we had. Doe's a one-time patient of another member of the group. Dr. Harleen Quinzel, former psychiatrist at Arkham Asylum. She's very elusive. Keeps her head down. Much more so than that show-off Riddler. He was going to be my way in once we captured him alive. But now I have you to lean on. A man who lives on both sides of the line and knows exactly when to cross it. Yes, you and I will be working together very closely. Bruce Wayne.
Qué grande. Bueno, chicos, un gran episodio, sin ninguna duda, para mí. Me ha encantado este episodio, os lo dije la primera vez. Lo dicho, ya sabéis que he rejugado, os lo he dicho muchas veces, quiero hacer hincapié porque hay gente que no le gusta que tome estas decisiones, pero ya hemos tomado las buenas la primera vez y en esta segunda vuelta pues tenemos que tomar otras decisiones para ver si realmente la historia cambia o no. En este caso ya estamos viendo que la relación con Alfred ha cambiado porque la primera vez estaba vengativo y ahora hemos visto que está afligido. Para empezar, aquí ya notamos el primer cambio. Pasemos al siguiente. En este caso, el Joker optimista. En la primera vez que lo hicimos, en la serie principal, estaba extasiado porque le hicimos mucho la pelota. Incluso intentó hacerse un selfie con nosotros, si lo recordáis. Recordad que tenéis la serie original principal en la descripción del vídeo. Bien, pasemos al siguiente. Colaborativa, Weller. En la primera vez estaba tensa. Le hemos hecho la pelota más no poder, así que obviamente tenía que ser colaborativa y estar contenta con nosotros. Siguiente. Gordon traicionado, obviamente, ha sido una traición en toda regla. De verdad que me sabe muy, pero que muy mal. Ya sabéis, chicos, lo he hecho por vosotros y por ver cómo cambia la historia. Que hay gente que dice, te doy dislike por lo que has hecho. A ver, no, chicos, hay que hacer lo que hay que hacer. En la primera vuelta lo hicimos de una forma y en esta segunda lo hacemos de otra, que quede claro. Sé que muchos de los que me veis sois jóvenes y a lo mejor no entendéis que haga esto, pero era totalmente necesario. Pasemos al siguiente. Traumatizada. En este caso esto no he podido cambiarlo. Ha quedado traumatizada porque no quería sacrificar a sus compañeros, ¿vale? Ha sido un pequeño precio. Esperemos que siga bien en próximos episodios. Que de hecho el próximo episodio, chicos, el segundo episodio de la segunda temporada, lo veremos en septiembre. No sé si el 21 de septiembre creo que sale. Haremos lo mismo, lo jugaremos como siempre, de la mejor forma correcta. De la mejor manera posible la primera vez, y después haremos el alternativo tomando decisiones obviamente distintas y completo en un solo vídeo. Siguiente. Reconfortada, chicos. Esto es muy importante, ya que la anterior vez le dijimos la verdad y quedó furiosa. Aunque imagino que acabará descubriendo la verdad y acabará estando furioso otra vez. Pero bueno, de momento vamos bien. Siguiente. Bueno, aquí tenemos las decisiones supuestamente en general que estáis viendo. Veis que lo que hemos hecho en esta segunda vuelta, estas decisiones las ha tomado un número muy bajo de personas. Ojo, que, bueno, exceptuando la primera, pero un 8,9, un 2,3 es muy, pero que muy poco, y un 7%. Vamos a pasar. Aquí estamos viendo las decisiones finales, que veis. Elegimos en este caso visitar a Ellie, que de tipo duro dejó de ser un tipo duro para ser un tipo bastante debilucho, ¿eh? Usamos la fuerza, obviamente, y usamos la señal. Me quedé con las ganas de darle golpes hasta que dijera, a ver si conseguíamos que lo dijera, pero bueno, nos quedaremos con la intriga. Siguiente. Salvé a Iman de los agentes. Bueno, pues 50-50, chicos, la verdad. Había que salvarla, creo que será un personaje de peso en próximos episodios. Y nos quedamos con la conciencia tranquila. Y aquí vemos un resumen general de todo. Así que démosle a continuar a ver si hay algún pequeño resumen o algo, que no recuerdo si lo hay. Y despedimos. Y bueno, chicos, hasta aquí el primer episodio de la segunda temporada de Batman, jugado de forma alternativa, que espero que os haya gustado. Espero que valoréis el esfuerzo que hay tras un vídeo de tanta duración. Lo he grabado del tirón, son más de 2 horas, así que podéis apoyar puntuando con me gusta, añadiendo a favoritos, compartiendo con amigos en redes sociales y suscribiéndoos si todavía no lo estáis. No dudéis en activar la campanita que hay bajo el vídeo para estar atentos cada vez que suba un vídeo y os aparezca una notificación, y decirme en los comentarios qué os ha parecido la forma de jugar este episodio de forma alternativa. Yo soy el primero al que hay algunas decisiones que no le han gustado nada, como por ejemplo ponerme del lado de Weller, que de verdad me cae pero mal. Pero bueno, es lo que hay, chicos. Había que elegir las dos ramas de la historia para ver cómo continúa avanzando la trama. Y bueno, y eran necesarios. Espero que os haya gustado. Por cierto, este mismo mes, estáis viendo este vídeo ya en septiembre, entre el 21 y el 27, no sé exactamente cuándo, sale el segundo episodio de la segunda temporada, que por supuesto tendréis aquí en el canal, jugado de 2 formas. Para empezar, la original, como siempre, y posteriormente jugada de forma alternativa, completa en un solo vídeo. Si queréis que esto siga así, ya sabéis que podéis apoyar dejando vuestro me gusta. También tengo que deciros que muy pronto tendremos disponible el episodio alternativo que os debo de la primera temporada de Marvel Guardianes de la Galaxia. En cuanto pueda os lo subiré, posiblemente el próximo fin de semana, si tengo un ratito libre estos siguientes días. Así que poco más, no me enrollo. Gracias como siempre, un saludo y nos vemos muy pronto en nuevos vídeos. No os los perdáis. Adiós.